everyone! So today we're going to be exploring furniture in English, Hungarian and Malay. Okay, so the first item of furniture we have today is a table.
Very basic.
Yeah.
In Hungarian we say asztal.
And in Malay we say meja.
Major.
Meja.
Oh,
Is
that's
something
from
a minor?
Portuguese.
No, it's not like major, but like meja.
Okay.
Is that like from Portuguese? So
I would think
it's
so.
It's a similar
I mean, I
word.
can't say for sure. I don't know the root of that word, so if you know, comment down below.
I think
Yeah, but we say
Okay.
meja.
Okay. Another generic term that we have is for a chair. So you have a wide variety of chairs, but the generic term is chair.
in Hungarian we have a very short word as well. We say szék.
Sick.
Szék.
I like it. In Malay we say kerusi.
I like that. That sounds nice.
Kerusi.
Cozy.
And then it's just kerusi something, depending on what kind of chair it is.
Okay. Now, in British English, we have a wardrobe.
So a wardrobe, just to clarify, is
Where
a
you put
piece of
clothes.
furniture where you put clothes.
Yeah, and the
And you
hanging
can hang.
clothes. The hanging clothes.
Okay.
That's important because it has to be the hanging clothes.
So in that case, we say ruhásszekrény, which specifies that it's a storage unit for clothing.
Okay. So in Malay it's almost similar. We have a very generic term for like storage unit. So we say almari. And for wardrobe you have to specify that it's for clothes. So it's almari pakaian. Pakaian means like clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
It's like the
same
German.
logic.
Yeah, exactly.
Kleiderschrank. Okay, so the next thing for clothing is a chest of drawers. So this is basically a cupboard but with drawers where you put your clothes.
And we call this kommod. Same as in German.
Honestly, I don't even know what you call it. I would call it an almari as well. Yeah, but then the drawers itself is laci. But I don't think I would call it like almari.
Laci?
Laci. Maybe almari berlaci. So when you add the
With
prefix ber, yeah, it will make it the like
Okay.
the cabinet with drawers.
Yeah, makes sense. And now we have the generic term, a cupboard, well, which is used interchangeably with a cabinet. But for me, I feel like a cabinet is got glass and is see-through, like a display cabinet. But then, and like a kitchen cabinet, I would use for where there's glass and you can see through, whereas a kitchen cupboard is you can't see in it. But I don't know if that distinction is really correct, but that's just how I interpret it.
Yeah, it's difficult. We definitely say sekrény, which is like a general term for any kind of storage unit. But we say like for a cabinet where you would keep like glassware and things, we would say pohárszekrény, which is like the cabinet where you keep your nice glasses.
Whereas for that, like we also have a buffet, which is where you kind of like display glasses and things, but you can also have like the cupboard part where things are hidden. And it's a very specific kind of piece of furniture.
Yeah, I think we have like a bunch of different words. For example, like a cupboard, if it's in the kitchen and you just keep like kitchenware in it, it's called konyhaszekrény, which is just like kitchen cabinet.
Well, as you know by now, a cupboard would be almari. The only thing is that, I don't know, I feel like I'm a very lazy speaker. So everything that resembles a cupboard, regardless if it's glass or not, would be an almari. But we do have a word for cabinet, and it is, surprise, surprise, cabinet. So
Wow,
we
so
just,
different.
we just take the word. Yeah, I don't really know if we really differentiate so much. Maybe people do, but I don't. To me, they're all almari.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next we have a bookshelf.
So we had this before in Hungarian. Either we
Starts with a K.
Exactly. Könyvespolc.
Könyvespolc. And this is the only differentiation we have in Malay. So for things that are like shelves, we use a totally different word. We say a rak, like a rack.
Yeah.
So we say rak buku, and buku is book, so bookshelf is rak.
Makes sense.
Next we have what we're sitting on, which is a sofa, but this has many different terms. So it could be a sofa, could be a settee, it could be a couch. And they're kind of used, they're definitely interchangeable, depending on where you're from.
You just say, I think it's a borrowed word from the French. We say canapé. Canapé.
That sounds like a canapé.
It does.
Yeah, I think it's probably the same stem of the word.
If you flip the sofa, it kind of feels like canapé. In Malay, we say sofa, so we don't really have a word for it that I know of at least.
We've had the generic term, the chair, and now we have an armchair, which is very comfy, it's in the living room.
We call that fauteuil.
Fauteuil.
It's like hotel, like
Okay.
hotel with an F.
We actually just directly translate the English word, so it's kerusi berlengan. So lengan is like arm, so kerusi berlengan is chair with arms.
Makes sense. And another type of chair is a rocking chair, which is self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah. You can move with it. Rock back and forth. Yeah, in Hungarian, I really like this word. We say hintaség, which is like a swinging chair.
Oh.
Hintaség, it sounds so nice.
What do you call a swing?
Hinta. Because it's like the same movement back and forth.
Okay. And in Malay, it's kerusi goyang, and goyang means to rock.
Now, what most of us now have because of home office, a desk.
That's another interesting word in Hungarian that I like, the logic behind it. It's the same as in German. So we just say like íróasztal, which means like a writing table. So that's our desk.
And this is why Malay is the same, because I mean, if I just want to say desk, I would also translate it to meja, which is exactly like table. But I would say that to be more specific, a desk would be a writing table, so it's meja tulis. So tulis is writing.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have bed.
We had this one before.
No.
Oh, I don't remember that in Hungarian.
Then I'll tell you again.
Aggie.
Ágy. Not to be confused with agy, which is an A without the accent on it. That means brain.
Oh.
Yeah.
And in Malay,
It's a place to gather your thoughts,
Yes.
do some memory work.
and in Malay, it's just katil. There's really no meaning behind. There's no like
Okay.
literal translation. It's just katil, like major.
I mean, it's like basic words.
Exactly.
So, have you got any variations from us? Please comment below.
Terima kasih karena menonton video ini. Kami harap Anda menikmatinya.
Bagilah video ini satu like, komen, dan kongsikanlah video ini dengan keluarga dan rakan-rakan Anda.
Maukah Anda menonton lebih video lagi? Pilihlah dari playlist yang mengandungi video-video yang serupa. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe kepada channel kami dan tekan butang lonceng untuk menerima notification mengenai video baru.